As the government continues its efforts to reduce the number of cases for COVID-19, many gyms, restaurants, and other small businesses have reopened with safety measures in place, with mandatory masks, hand sanitization stations at every corner, designated standing and seating areas, and other safety measures to enforce social distancing and hygienic practices. Client tracking has become a standard protocol, with many places recording basic client information to manage the spread of the virus. We want businesses to not have to worry about all the new responsibilities the government has placed on them by removing the manual bureaucracy of scanning each customer, asking them to fill a form, and contact tracing by hand if an outbreak did occur at the establishment.
ScreenIt, contact-free tracing. The customer approaches the ScreenIt kiosk. The kiosk detects the customer is not wearing a mask and prompts the customer to wear a mask. The kiosk then detects the mask and takes the user's temperature via the temperature sensor. Once the customer's temperature has been recorded, they are supplied with a QR code. The customer scans the QR code and is directed to the online screening form. The customer fills out their contact information and answers the establishment's screening questions. The customer waits to be admitted into the establishment. Using the ScreenIt web app, establishment staff send a text notification to the customer. Once the customer enters the establishment, they are added to the capacity view. Upon exit, the customer is then removed from the capacity view. High temperature use case. If the ScreenIt system detects a temperature above the acceptable temperature threshold, the customer is notified. The customer is admitted into the establishment at the establishment's discretion. Potential outbreak use case. If the establishment becomes aware of an employee or customer who has tested positive for an infectious disease, they can use the contact tracing module to notify any other at-risk customers. ScreenIt, contact-free tracing.